13 games after the 2021 Champions League final between Chelsea and Manchester City, Chelsea are hoping to get their first win against the Sky Blues. Manchester City will be traveling all the way to Stamford Bridge, 4:30 p.m. Ghana time. It's not a joke. It's not going to be a joke. Our London Mountain. So Chelsea will host the Citizens at Stamford Bridge, match day 32 of the Premier League. Dunga.
Lexi.
13 games without a win for Chelsea against the Sky Blues. Is this something shocking to you?
Pep Guardiola side Manchester City is not shocking to me, Lexi.
So it will be anyway who normal.
I don't think you will be shocked.
But then to go 13 straight games, that is since 5 years on the row, winning a match against a particular team. 3 draws and the rest are loses for you. What if you walk on you everywhere? They shape you side. It tells you how dominant City are over Chelsea. Once again, these two sides meet. This time around, I don't know if Chelsea is going to do for Arsenal, and it will be the old story that Manchester City will triumphant over Chelsea the Blues. How do you see the game doing that? Emphasis.
Liam Rosinia, the kind of attitude our the bench and the kind of style of player Chelsea showcasing on the field in collection, I don't think they can match the firepower of Pep Guardiola's men. You know, City are from almost 3 or 4 games at collection. They are hoping say meet Mania win. And looking at Arsenal, our dropping points in the collection, I think it's going to be a morale booster for the boys. Say this is the time. You know, we are out of the Champions League. You understand? I think so. They are still in the FA Cup, Carabao Cup, or Magic. FA Cup no bet Magic. We bet him so free ones. But looking at the teams that are available, I think so. Bet him as a so Munya league in the can collection a very successful
season for Manchester City. Okay, Chelsea lost 4 straight games before the break. We are returning from break now. Obeche Portville. 7 goals to 0 and was Stamford Bridge, which was a cup game. So I think the confidence number one.
What's your Portville no confidence about?
Oh, what is 4 straight games?
I was born I'm more Sambo boys and I'm more Portville.
They are professional players. Why would you score them? And then City too was struggling, you know. They lose at Bernabeu, they lose at the Etihad, and then before then on the West Ham so draw before the break. But after the break, I think City are picking up the shoes. I'll be share Liverpool 4 goals to 0 at the Etihad Campus Stadium. And then Arsenal dropping point was also ginger the boys, put some momentum and then some ideas in their head. Say this is the time for us to close up the gap and things. I think that Manchester City traveling to Stamford Bridge. Nothing new is going to happen. On my side, nothing new is going to happen.
You know one thing about this game. Chelsea don't want Arsenal to win the league.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, and Chelsea, the kind of form they are in, they will hope to win the game. But on the other side, listen, play even paying for no crowd and fans need be that that happiness say City be sure almost say they be close to Arsenal.
But Chelsea are also wanting to play the Champions League
for the player side. I'm talking about say fans are more pair rivalry.
Oh yeah, fans need the and then I don't think say Chelsea's biggest rival is Arsenal. It is not Arsenal. There is nothing. Tottenham they are fine.
But for them all being the London
you don't see it's okay. On the league table now, Chelsea assists. And I think due to the performance of the English sides in the Conference League and Europa League, they have an additional spot. Now English sides 5, the top 5 all qualify for the Champions League.
Yeah.
And now the 6. Chelsea still has 6 trailing by 3 points. To watch no lose here. Chelsea the gap is widening up. So I don't think Chelsea is also going to sit and say Arsenal be high because Chelsea and Arsenal are on different leagues altogether. Like when it comes to Tottenham, I say okay, if you check. But then this is a time Liam Rosinio, you guys are struggling 4 defeats in a row. Portville then the main fan because Portville is not much. Everybody be doing but 4 defeats in a row for a club like Chelsea, world club champions. and so. So I think that they are going to man up, and they should man up and face Manchester City Guardiola side and then boot for boot. They basically be NSU.
You basically see.
Ah,
Okay.
they basically be NSU.
The first leg, City took the league, and it was a last minute equalizer from Enzo Fernandez. So I think Guardiola will sack the boys, and the boys also have that in mind. Say, Kofu in a high, no, I'm high this season. In the beginning of the season, I'm high, I'm near board run. So this game will be a revenge, and I think I trust City. Yeah, on paper, I trust City.
And one thing is Chelsea is losing Enzo Fernandez, disciplinary issues.
Reece James is also won't be available. You know, injury they worry Chelsea. One thing about it, and listen, this game is going to be a one-sided game. Yeah, this game is going to be a one-sided game. That's how I see it. Where Chelsea, the kind of football mobile, and they depend on individual players on our magic samom. You see, Kopama depend from Caicedo and other players. Even this guy Estiva Opera, not Chelsea anymore on firepower and so on.
I will
understand? Meaning, say the tactics are not working. The coach solely depend on individual brilliances. This is your coach now, who depend on individual brilliances. I don't think say you are doing something extraordinary. It's the same thing you are doing. You are depending on players or maybe Sana or tactics in team function. It's not good. It's not good.
At the Stamford Bridge since 2020, Chelsea hasn't won a game against Manchester City. Is that something Chelsea have to worry about?
They have to. At your own backyard, no be free.
If you they be any bit power.
And the banners are there. I say, oh no. They need to change it. They need to change that gene. That almost say always City come there and score them. They need to change it. They need to.
And they are
especially
losing
the kind of form
they also are not going to lose Chalobah. Chalobah is injured. Chalobah is not featuring in this game. Chalobah is by far their best centre back this season. Yeah. I don't know if there's competition for him. But this season, no. Chalobah is the best so far. Reece James is also Epra. We know the experience and the quality Reece James poses. Malo Gusto is a nice fit, but Reece James for why? In Mejuma Reece James
Gusto versus Doku. Mismatch,
mismatch. Chelsea fans believes in their wing, their left back and then their right back. So their wing backs, they believe in them. They feel like Kukurea is the best left back in the world.
For the way.
And then that is what Chelsea fans believe.
They feel like.
That is what they feel like. So this Doku Gusto something, it be small chop for Chelsea people. Why they laugh?
Like I said, it's a mismatch.
In what way?
It's a mismatch. Gusto cannot stop Doku firepower, bro. The Gusto that we know is not the same Gusto at Chelsea. This season, say Reece James is half it can come about Reece James ahead of Gusto in this big match. They know say Reece James is capable of doing something for them. But Gusto the collection, or you overlapping very true.
And then Kukurea Semenyo. This is also a battle and this is where is Kukurea going to stop the firepower of Semenyo?
He can do something, but listen, he's going to need a general team performance or a general team push for him to do that. Because listen, it's a all stoppy player back. Now, team no at the PR. I don't think so will be team a stoppy players now. And you can do your best, but he needs the team's performance or the team's backing. I beat my boy. And that's how listen, you can give that guy a single chance and I tip off a chance grab over shit.
City also is something to worry about. The likes of John Stones, Josco Vardio, and Ruben Diaz. These are all quality centre backs. Manchester City possess. They are all injured and out of the game. João Pedro, Nininia Palmer. You see, these are two quality attackers that Chelsea also possesses. On the day, do you see some Magwe and Kusanov can handle them?
Oh yeah.
They are not a threat.
Exactly. They are not. Kopama is not the Kopama we all know. Flexing what they perform and the confidence that Kopama used to play football, I don't think is the same Kopama we experience now. Listen, he needs a firepower and a backing up psychologist to be able to a man that a bit ginger no. I'm who the best out of Kopama. And I see Kopama leaving Chelsea this season. I see that because if Chelsea is going to continue performing like this and Kopama not, I see the guy not being happy in the setup. Because I heard the kind of interview or granted cry and the kind of attitude on the field of play telling you, listen, the guy is not happy. if Chelsea changes the code there, I think so will be a bit my favor na manatna. But I say Liam Rosin and Etna for to the next season they are collecting.
So on the side of Liam Rosinho, is it that the workness so same and I say players nana M1?
One, inexperience they worry Chelsea too much, bro. And two, your man too, they talk too much.
Kasane
they talk too much.
How they talk? They talk like some Ferguson guy be.
Sake of
Carlo Ancelotti guy.
Sake of you achieve everything. That's why they talk like that.
Hey, that be how I see him. Or Kasate said Josie
big man
we're building where we but then he's an upcoming.
Listen, you don't need to tell a player something that will convince the player to do something for you. No. The demeanor at the bench or the dugout is going to tell the player to improve. Who can say Pep Guardiola and the coach this Chelsea team and Kakopama beat my anyway no? Enzo beat my anyway na collection. The answer is no. They see you say collection umweha. You understand? Sorry to say kasa keke na where then oka. But if you are doing the job right and you can boldly say this player, this is what you are doing, kananchain. You're going to yield the results and I'll be accumulating points in our collection. Penny in Koyadia, a bench, a big critic competition among the players. But I don't think the Chelsea team competition is inside collection. Me too, who is a man and started. Jao Pedro ball from Bia Oni, sorry to say, Oni competitor Bia Dilap.
Dilap the same way.
Collection. Dilap the way. Ganacho born a ball or is off field life in here no collecting on the field. Ganacho ball troca doing that, and you are telling me say his competitor is Gittins. Oh, bro.
The Arsenal, there is no hope for Arsenal when it comes to Chelsea.
No, for Chelsea stopping City and as a tormenting or giving
City a tough time.
Arsenal a hope, say league
it's not going to happen.
Who say 3 or 3 so it's a 6.
A 6 points instead of 9 points. Yeah. There is no hope for Chelsea at their own backyard, which is the Stamford Bridge.
The kind of football Chelsea is possessing, collecting, they can't stop City firepower.
Oh, okay. So Dunga, how do you see the game? Your prediction?
City is going to carry the day.
City is carrying the day. Straight win for City.
They are carrying the day.
Oh, okay. So Dunga is saying that if you are going to the Red House, you can consider City to win the match straight away. Or not there one double chance and goal BBL. Or when they say Chelsea have nothing to do against Manchester City. Don't forget to also subscribe to the channel on YouTube and follow us on all social media platforms on X, Facebook, Instagram, and then on TikTok. Fresh Studios Kickoff.